Welcome, Queen. Come in, sit down, get comfortable, because today we are talking about you, about your beautiful face, about the one thing that sits on it every single day closer than any earring, any necklace, any scarf you will ever wear, closer than your favorite lipstick, closer than your signature perfume. It sits against your skin from morning until night, and most of us never stop to think about what it is doing to us. Let me just look at you for a moment. You showed up again. You carved out time for yourself in a world that constantly asks you to pour out. You came here to invest in your crown. That is not small. That is everything. I see you. I appreciate you. I am so glad you are here. Now let us get into it. For the past 2 weeks, everything we have done has been about color. 2 weeks ago, I handed you 8 shades, one at a time. We watched which ones made your melanin sing and which ones stole your light. Last week, we put them in pairs and played the chord, navy and white, camel and cream, burgundy and gold. We learned how to build a wardrobe that works for you. And today, all of it arrives where it has been heading the whole while, at the one thing on you that never comes off, sitting permanently against your skin, closer to your eyes than any garment will ever be, your glasses. Let me tell you something, my love. If you wear glasses, this might be the most important video I have ever made for you. A pair of glasses can put 10 years on a face faster than any line ever did. And it has nothing to do with how old you are. Nothing. It comes down to 3 things: shape, color, and a small handful of design details that nobody thinks to explain to a woman over 50. Nobody thinks to explain it to a black woman with rich skin, luminous undertones, and the kind of beauty that only deepens with time. But I am going to explain it today. Here it is in one sentence. A frame either lifts your eye or drags it down. There is no neutral. And Queen, you deserve lift. You deserve light. You deserve to look in the mirror and see her, the woman who has lived, loved, survived, thrived, and still glows. Before we go any further, if you are new here, welcome. I am so honored you found your way to Ageless Crown. This is a space where beauty does not expire, it evolves. Where we do not fight time, we style it. We do this together every single week, gently and honestly. So if you haven't already, Queen, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell. I have so much more coming for you. I don't want you to miss a single thing. All right, one honest thing first. I am not an optician. I will not pretend to be one. I know what 40 years beside a fitting room mirror teaches you. I have sold and fitted the things that sit on a face for every single one of those years. Frames are styling. Styling is mine. All of this lives inside the frames that already suit your prescription. You wear glasses because you need to see. Seeing comes first. But among the frames that do that job, some lift your face and some do not. Let me tell you why. A face changes over the years. The brow softens, the cheek loses definition, the skin around the eye shows shadow. Put a frame on top of that. Draw the frame upward and the face reads awake. Draw it flat and heavy and the face reads tired. Aging is not the problem, the wrong frame is. Now, Queen, let me pause and say this. You are gorgeous, whether you are watching this in your living room, on your lunch break, or in bed with your bonnet on. You are beautiful. Everything I'm about to share is designed to help you see what I see. So before we dive in, do something for me. Pause this video, look in a mirror, and say out loud, I am worthy of looking and feeling my best. Did you do it? I hope so. Now, 5 shapes, 5 ways to lift your crown. Number 1, the gentle lifted cat eye. I need to be precise because the words cat eye make most women picture a sharp winged thing from 1955. That is not what I mean. I mean a modern frame with the softest upward sweep at the outer corners, not a wing, a suggestion of one. Nearly every change around the eye after 50 travels downward, so you give the frame a line traveling the other way. You hand your face a small piece of architecture doing quiet lifting all day long. It pulls the outer eye up, brightens the top of the cheek, opens your whole expression. It's like wearing a faint smile even when your face is at rest. Who does it suit? Oval, heart-shaped, and rectangular faces take it beautifully. If your face is rounder, it still works, but ask for a slightly taller lens and an even fainter sweep. What to avoid? Sharp, exaggerated wings, which read as costume, and heavy black rims, unless black is genuinely your signature. Let me tell you about Clarice. She wore the same flat black rectangles for 11 years. We tried a soft champagne cat eye. She looked at herself, then rather crossly at me, and said, "Why has nobody shown me this?" I had no good answer, but I had a happy client. Queen, that could be you. That is you, waiting to be seen. Number 2, the soft rectangle with rounded corners. If a cat eye is more expression than you want, this is your frame, the composed one, the one that never announces itself and always looks considered. Here's the trouble with an ordinary rectangle: hard 90-degree corners. On a face that has softened beautifully over the years, that severity does not read as sharp, it reads as stern. It draws the eye straight to the lines around the mouth. The answer was never to give up rectangles, is to round the corners. Soften those 4 corners. You keep everything the shape was giving you, the structure, the clean modern line, the way it supports the brow and adds clarity to the eye. You simply lose the harshness. Who does it suit? Nearly everybody. That's why it's the safest thing on the list. Particularly good on a round face wanting gentle structure, and just as good on an oval or longer rectangular face. What to avoid? Sharp corners and high gloss finishes. Ask for matte or satin, which is astonishingly flattering against mature skin, and something warm rather than stark. Caramel tortoise, soft bronze, a warm plum. Number 3, the light wire rim. This is for the woman who has ever caught her reflection and thought, "My glasses are wearing me." Thick, dark rims are heavy in 2 ways. Visually, they lay a broad, dark band across your most delicate skin, and they cast a genuine shadow beneath themselves, right where you'd least like one. A fine wire rim does the opposite. It stops covering your features and starts sitting among them. Light travels evenly across your face. Your eyes become the thing people look at. It is the no makeup of eyewear. Who does it suit? Almost anyone. What to avoid? Too small and too thin, which turns delicate into severe. Number 4, transparent and crystal frames. This is the most modern thing on the list, and the one women are most often surprised by. Skin loses some natural contrast over the years. When you set something very dark straight against it, you put strong contrast back on the face in the wrong place. Strong contrast makes the eye hunt for edges. It finds the shadow beneath the eye and reads it as darker than it is. A transparent frame removes that contrast altogether. It blends into your coloring. It behaves like soft lighting rather than a hard border. Who does it suit? Anyone with silver hair, where the pairing is perfect. Anyone with a lighter complexion, where the transparency looks luminous. And anyone who wants to look contemporary without chasing anything. What to avoid? Icy blue, neon clear, anything very bright. Stay in the warm transparencies, warm gray crystal, pearl, champagne, a transparent blush. Number 5, the elegant upswept butterfly. This is the refined cousin of the enormous glasses we adored in our younger years. Those pulled attention downward. The butterfly keeps what was lovely and drops the weight. It lists and flows. It draws attention up toward your eyes. Who does it suit? Oval, round, and heart-shaped faces. What to avoid? Oversized butterflies with thick rims. We are halfway, Queen. Tell me in the comments what you are wearing right now. I read every single one. If you are loving this, hit that like button and share this video with a girlfriend who needs to hear it. We rise together. Now, the small details. I learned 4 things to look at. First, the hinge, where the arm attaches high, lifts, low, drags. 2 frames can be identical, and one lifts you and one does not. Look at the hinge first. Second, the brow. The rim should sit at your brow or just below it, never across it. If it runs through your brows, it is not your frame. Third, width. Frame width should match face width. Overhang widens you, pinch narrows you. Level is all. Fourth, the cheek. Enough lens height so the lower rim doesn't cut across your cheek. Horizontal lines pull downward. 4 things, 4 seconds. And now, color. The most flattering frame colors after 50 are soft tortoise, warm neutrals like champagne and caramel, warm transparencies like gray crystal and blush, and muted metallics like bronze and rose gold. They lend something to your face. Be careful with deep black, stark silver, icy blue, and cool navy. Black on your face does twice what it does below your chin. Black as the ground, never as the frame. And navy works below your jaw because distance softens it. On your face, it goes cool and flat. Distance is the difference. So shape gives lift, color gives glow, and the details decide everything. None of this is a rule, just patterns I watched for 4 decades. Comfort comes first. A frame you forget is already flattering. The right frame does not make you look 40. Nothing does. It takes 10 years of tiredness off a face without touching that face at all. You are beautiful. You are worthy. You are seen. If this helped, hit like, comment which shape you will try, share with a sister, and subscribe if you haven't. Next week, hair color, the shades that add years and the ones that take them off. Until then, keep your chin up. Your crown is ageless, and so are you. I'll see you next week, Queen.